I am Kira, I am Justice. In today's video I'm going to talk about the tragic Islamic terrorism that took place in Orlando this past weekend. First of all, my sympathies are with the victims and their families. I held off making a video blog for a few days about this as a mark of respect, as most people will be aware by now the killer was a follower of the religion of Islam. Two common posts by people on the left are to talk about gun control and the standard line, this has nothing to do with Islam or it's just a minority. There was a poll done recently in a Channel 4 documentary that found half of Islamic followers thought that homosexuality should be banned, plus also this survey done in Islamic countries. Now when the percentage levels are so high, is not a minority, it's a fair majority. Also take into consideration that a lot of countries where there is capital punishment for homosexuality, including the death penalty, are mainly Islamic countries. What an odd coincidence that is if it's just a small minority, as people on the left claim. Why aren't Islamic followers speaking out against the treatment of gays in their countries and societies? And as for the "this has nothing to do with Islam" comment, recently enough this is what an Islamic preacher said about gays while speaking at a mosque in Orlando.
Well, we have to have that compassion for people. With homosexuality the same. Out of compassion, let's get rid of him.
Now let's reverse the roles. Imagine if a priest made the same remarks, and imagine if the killer was a Christian. Imagine how the left would react. Chances are many of the left would have wanted the priest to face some sort of criminal charges, but when an Islamic preacher makes the comments they remain silent. The other I'm gonna refer to is all the call for more gun control. Newsflash for those on about gun control: we have gun control in many countries. Here in Europe, gun control and lack of available guns didn't stop the Paris attacks, nor did it stop the Brussels attacks. Some may ask, what do I think should be the response to the Islamic terrorism in Orlando? I think mosques that have such preachers preaching to people inside their venue, that both the mosque plus the people who listen to such stuff as calls to kill gays should be strictly monitored by the security services as much as possible. If the preacher happens to be from outside the country, deport him on the next plane. Zero tolerance for Islamic extremism. I leave this drama Hamid picture as my way of expressing a big FU to Islam. I am Kira, I am Justice.